The square's a couple of blocks away. This is a good place to wait.
Do we have enough gas?
I'm not about to turn the engine off again.
What now?
We wait for Ava to call us on the walkie.
So, nothing for us to do but sit and watch the sun come up.
Well, I know we've got something important to do. I'm teaching you to play euchre.
That's not a real thing.
It's a card game. Come on, it's fun.
It's nice to be driving around with a couple kids in the back seat again. Really takes you back, doesn't it? Just you and me and Gabe and Mari.
Those were good
Better
times.
times.
You're right. This is nice. Like if I just close my eyes, we're right back where we were. All of us together.
Do what I do. Try to think about the nice stuff. Not everything that happened after.
Gotcha.
Oh, come on. That's not even a good rule.
Still gotcha.
Guess he stopped playing it cool with her. In case you haven't noticed, Gabe's got a little crush on Clementine. He likes her. You get it?
Well, okay, I sort of
Well, I hope it works out.
I hope it works out for them. I really do. They're good for each other. I think.
I
Think
hope.
their first official date will be target practice?
Then skinning and eating a wild animal.
Young love. It's so normal, you know?
No, it's your turn.
Like, as crazy as things get, as terrible and tragic and just plain stupid,
It's gonna be hard though.
there's nothing more wonderfully ordinary as two kids falling for each other.
Whatever.
Not that they're there yet, but to feel something that intensely for another person,
Falling is
kinda
the
like
easy
best
part
drug there
though.
is.
So,
The falling in love is the easy part.
It's the staying in love part that'll really mess you up.
yep.
It's unfair, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
That
well,
they're feeling what they're feeling right now, and when that sun gets a little higher, it's right back to the fight.
yeah, well,
I
it's
just
what
wish
life is
I
now.
could have had a childhood, you know?
Yeah, obviously.
I
I
wish I
wish
could
so.
have given them that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't
Him and
anything that we could have
Mari,
done.
both. They deserved better than this.
You did
Better
your
than
best.
what got handed to them.
Now, you did the best you could, Kate. You kept this family alive as long as you possibly could. It counts for a lot.
I hope you know, Javi, having you there with me, right by my side, all this time, that's what made the difference.
I'm glad that
You're
they...
so sure of what you're doing all this for. You didn't run away. You could have. But you didn't.
People need me.
I'm here so I can set an example for people. For Gabe especially. Someone to be proud of. Someone who sticks around.
I get it. There's no graceful way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. I know we've had moments, you and I. And they're always a little hot and a little confusing, and maybe some of them haven't meant anything at all. But before whatever happens tomorrow happens, I need you to know. Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated. But do you feel the same way? I'd really like to know. Before things get crazy.
I do feel that I
We
gotta
might
be
not
honest
get
about
another
it.
chance.
But
No pressure
you
or
have to
anything,
talk about
alright?
it with David, okay? Before we can do anything.
Maybe I should have stayed quiet.
Let's go for it. We gotta try, right?
Oh my god, really?
Really.
But only
so are
if
we
you...
gonna...
No, I don't know if that's right. Like, we can't do it like that, though.
Okay. Yeah. Shit. We're doing this.
But I don't think that's
You do
the right
realize we're
way.
gonna have to have a weird conversation with David, right?
You,
It's the right way to play this. He already got the sense I was pulling away.
that'd be
I
the
just want to
appropriate
be able
thing
to
to
tell
do.
him in person.
Yeah, We
I'll
have
feel
to.
better that way.
Yeah, of course
That
we.
would be the stand-up thing to do in this situation. Can I just say how lame doing the stand-up thing is, though?
Oh, it's super lame.
But it's good to me that we haven't done anything
Executioner.
together.
She's planning to hang David in front of the whole crowd.
I knew
You
it.
gotta get over
I
here
knew
now.
it. Yep.
Don't bring the truck. If they see it, they'll kill him right away. If you
Yep.
can just get into the square.
I'm
Shit.
coming. I'm
We gotta
coming.
get over there. Now.
Like, it is not really changing what has already been happening, and she hasn't been happy with him, and he knew it too back then, so it's not like that's
I'm
going to
hang
change.
back here with the truck.
That is
Keep
good.
the walkie close by. We'll tell you as soon as we've got David.
I don't think that kissing
Good luck.
is right, though, when she's still... We
Nothing
haven't
else from
talked,
Eva?
so...
Nope. And it sounds like a crowd out there.
It sounded like Ava got cut off by something. Or somebody.
It's not the right thing to do to have anything when
Wish we had some
there's
idea
things
of what
that
we're
are
heading into.
unsolved. So, yeah. Yeah, I wish that too.
Like, is the whole plan shot? Or did she just have a little setback?
I'm worried about
Hate not
Ava,
knowing.
I'm getting a little worried about Ava. Something must have gone wrong.
considering she
Something
stopped
Must have
talking.
happened.
We're not gonna know what went wrong until we actually do this thing. So, let's do it already.
We are
You
walking
ready?
there.
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah, but do
Glad to hear
remember
it.
that you shouldn't be getting yourself killed as a martyr. And, regardless. That's obviously not in the right thing to do either, so... Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I didn't want to be here today. The people of Richmond deserve to be safe. David Garcia has to be punished for what he's done.
Shit.
We can't wait for the others, can we?
For years now, Richmond has been governed by one simple principle. Strong council, strong community. But, unfortunately, the actions of one of the members of that council, our security expert, David Garcia, have put us all
She's
in...
lying to all of you.
I'm sorry to have to show you this. Truly, I am. But you all need to see. Just look what he's done.
What he's... yeah, right.
He murdered these men in cold blood. I saw him murder Lonnie with my own eyes. Some of the best men I ever knew, cut down in their prime. Is this who we want in charge? Someone this reckless, this cruel? Not if I have anything to do with it.
Can't believe this is really happening. She's gonna kill him.
She is going to
She
try.
can't do this to him. He's kept him safe.
It's a scare tactic, okay?
I think she's bluffing. It's a scare tactic. There's no way she's really gonna execute David.
Are you sure?
No.
I hope you're right.
Javier! I'd heard you were planning to crash our little party. Why did you come on up here? Show your face to everyone. I'm sure these people would like to hear what you have to say.
I'll be happy to.
Don't make me ask twice.
Happy to. Been waiting for this all day.
Then I'll try not to disappoint you. We both know you killed Dr. Lingard. Why, Javi? Why would you do that to us? The only surgeon in a 100-mile radius, but you didn't care about that.
I spared him from all of
He
this.
deserved to die.
Lingard saw what was happening in Richmond. What you were trying to do. And he didn't want any part of it. He asked me to spare him the sight of all this. You ask me? He's better off.
Sorry if I don't take your word for it. Too bad you killed the only man who could back up your story. I had a very interesting conversation with your friend, Eleanor, last night. Isn't that right, Eleanor?
Oh dear.
We did.
She said you were coming here to rally the people against me. Convince them that I was no good for Richmond. Don't know how you thought you were going to pull it off. Considering it's all
Well,
of us
why punish David
against
then?
the three of you. But I guess hope springs eternal.
If you knew what we were coming here to do, why go ahead with this? Why put a noose around my brother's neck?
This community deserves justice, and they're going to get it. One way or the other. Here in Richmond, people who put themselves before the group don't last long. Bring them out.
Get away from me!
You're making
Oh,
a
dear.
mistake.
Ava!
Oh no.
How
They
could
had
you
them this
do?
whole time.
David wanted to tear this
How
whole
could you,
place
Eleanor?
down. He told his people
Really?
where to find our gun supply, and sure enough, they picked us clean. You really thought you could ride into town and stage a coup? With our own damn weapons? Something like that? I can't just let it go. You've put me in a no-win situation here, so I'm gonna do the same thing to you. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll
Oh,
let you
God.
spare one of them. Just one.
No!
Hell no!
Joan! Don't!
Not after what they tried to do. You may be guilty of bringing them
Well,
into
take me
this,
instead,
but
rather
they
than.
chose to go along with it.
If you're gonna punish anyone, it should be me, not them.
So ready to sacrifice yourself for others. Don't worry, Javi. I'm not through with you yet.
Of course you're not.
Joan, are you sure about this? We never agreed to killing all these people.
It's really up to Javi, isn't it? All eyes are on you. Maybe this will help you make up your mind. Boys,
What are you gonna do? Of course you're gonna try
come on,
to
Javi.
be.
Who's it gonna be? Your friend? Or your brother's
No.
lieutenant?
How can I do that sort of a choice? Why would?
Come on! This is fucking stupid!
You can't be serious. God damn you, Joan.
Yeah, she is horrible.
Do the right thing, Javi.
And
How
what
could
is
you do
that?
this?
What is the right thing? I don't know. I don't know.
Let Ava live. She's always been loyal.
Javi! No!
Why
Well,
would you
there's
have
the
done
hobby
that,
I know.
Eleanor?
Backstabbing, double-crossing, no-good, dirty fucking murderer!
Such language. But I admire the sacrifice you're making here, Javi.
I
Sure.
said that I
Wait!
wanted.
I said don't shoot Ava!
You did, but there's something else you need to understand.
Well,
Betrayal.
Joan, think about what you're doing. Ava's one of us. You can't fucking do this.
This is fucked.
yeah, it is.
I can do anything I want.
You can do
brought
anything you
this on
want.
yourself.
Then you
Do
will
it.
be. You'll pay for
You
this.
can't.
No.
No!
Oh my god. They really shot her.
Eleanor is the one who decided
Now,
to be
David,
taking
it's your
talking
turn.
about this. I gotta run. I gotta do whatever I can do.
I can't believe this. This isn't how we do things. This is madness.
Stop her, Clint. You're the only one who can now.
Stop her, Clint! Is this the process you trusted?
No.
Think
So-
about this, Javi. You know what's gonna happen here. You ready for that?
We
Apparently I
don't
have to-
murder in Richmond. We exile. That's how we've always done things. How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out? Go far away from Richmond, and then whatever you do is up to you.
That's
I'm sure
fine
the
with
herd
me.
outside would like that.
She thinks she's sending us out there to die.
She's counting on it.
Yeah.
Everybody put your guns away. We're gonna handle this peacefully.
Don't listen to them, Javi! They're fucking butchers! All of them! Shoot that bitch! Take her out! She deserves it! If you don't do it, I fucking will!
I can't do that.
Let me out of here! I'll tear her apart!
I wanna be able. I don't want to like be against him. They should be rather killing her. They should be taking her out of power, but she shouldn't. I shouldn't be just shooting her. I don't think that.
We're leaving. All of us. Right now.
I didn't say you could go.
It doesn't matter if you did. This is how it needs to happen.
I knew that she would be against that idea regardless. But I don't know if he will go with that idea. Yeah, I knew it.
David? What are you...
I knew it.
I don't believe any of you. Take your deal and shove it.
They're liars, Clint. All of them.
One step closer and I kill him. I swear I will.
It
Go
doesn't
ahead
help
and
anything if
shoot
you kill
them. I warned you. They can't be trusted.
What the
Think
fuck?
about your
Come on,
family.
David. Stop a second and think about this. I'm done thinking.
Ava was the best soldier I ever met. She didn't deserve this.
Of course he didn't deserve it, but he's going to get himself killed, isn't he? You. No, why did you kill him?
Fucking hack! Get back here! Gabe, I need you to cover me. We gotta make things right.
He's going to listen to that. Yeah.
Dad needs us. We gotta get out there.
Then go help him, Gabe. It's your
Me
choice.
Not me. Go on.
Thanks.
If you wanna be making that choice, then it's your choice. E. Okay, Clementine is safe. Good. I got, yeah, we do.
Damn it! Just go. I'll try and cover you.
Okay, that's totally fair. Gabol. E.
I knew David was gonna do something to fuck this up.
I
Told you
know.
what he was like. When are you gonna start believing me?
I believe you, but there's...
Get down!
I hear gunfire. What the hell is going on over there? Are you guys okay? Do you need a
Can't
pickup?
talk now.
Can't talk. Trying to avoid getting shot.
I can't hear you. It's too loud.
Okay, smoke. Tear gas, I guess, even. Which is going to be very bad for us. Their tactics in work. Q, Q, Q. E. I was afraid of this, that Kate would come and...
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
I know, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because she can't even see us. And there's a Molotov cocktail. Oh no. No, no, no. I knew it. I thought that... I was so worried about that. She's going to die. She isn't going to survive
You've
this.
gotta get over there before.
There's nothing we can do. I knew it. I thought that she should stay away. But, yeah, well. And that even opens a way for walkers to come. So, yeah, great. I just hope he's going to at least help Gabe survive the father. That's all I can hope for. Couldn't do much more about that after all, even though I would like to. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of choices that I didn't like here for a certainty. I'm not sure if they were completely good choices even, but yeah. I knew that he would do that, but they should have understood that he would do that too. It's not like I can control David, like in that end situation, to not go and shoot as he did. So even if they didn't kill him, they should have shackled him or something and let us take him or some sauce, because there was no way that we could be actually controlling him from like down there. And if he knew David at all, the guy who let him do that, well, yeah, great, lovely. I'm happy that Tripp is alive, but like if I had to choose one, then I would have had to choose Ava to try to survive. But on the other hand, I guess I'm happy enough that it worked out the other way, because I didn't want either one to go and die. So, yeah, lovely. Well, that will leave a lot of unresolved situations for a certainty, but Kate ain't going to be alive after that. She ain't going to be alive, but okay, you and 92.9% of players promised to help, that you'd help Kate when David was talking in the past. Which ain't surprising. How did you respond to Dr. Lingra's request? That is pretty 50-50. 48% of players refused to kill Lingard, 50.6% of players assisted in Lingard's suicide, and 1.4% of players let Clementine decide Lingard's fate. Well, yeah, I could have let Clementine decide, but on the other hand, to be honest, I didn't want to let Clementine do the decision because she's made a lot of hard decisions already. So it's better that we make the hard decision. But then I would have wanted to refuse, but I at least would have wanted to be able to talk to him more, to make sure that he was really, really certain about it. Try to talk him out of it. That's what I would have wanted to do. Try to talk him out of it. If he really, really was sure, then fine enough. I would assist with the freaking thing even though I didn't want to. Suicide is basically about... Well, of course he can easily enough think that there's not people that cared about him that much, that even if he died, no one would care. I can understand that if he didn't have family and such, but it's not right. It's not the right thing to do, especially when you don't really have anything wrong with you. You're not suffering from... Well... Of course, it's a bad thing to be saying what is really bad suffering and what isn't, but yeah. Yeah, it's just... It's not... I don't know. This was a decision that I don't know if I really should have done that choice that I made, because in all reality I think that I shouldn't have, but... Yeah. I wish that I would have been able to talk to him more, but there was no choice for that. Did you tell Kate that you have feelings for her? I think that was the correct thing to do, and especially now at least we can't regret that we did tell her that. So, but I don't think that we kissing her was the right thing, cause first things should have been solved with David when David was actually alive, before we would be doing anything, even kissing, in my opinion. So, yeah. I think that even if we did tell, that stuff shouldn't have happened. Who did you try to save at the execution? A little bit higher percent chose Ava in the end. Like, I would have wanted to choose both of them, but on the other hand, I don't really know why Eleanor told those things, for example. And we did get separated badly in the end there with Tripp. But yeah, I don't know. There was no right choice in my opinion here. Both choices were bad. We knew a little bit, as such, if we consider from his perspective, as in a perspective of ourselves, the brother Javier, we should have chosen Tripp. But because I knew more about Ava, I knew about Ava's connection to Clementine, I knew that part. That's why I chose Ava more so than actually because I would have roleplayed being Javier. So, yeah. Well, it is what it is. Did you choose John or take Clint's deal? Yeah, but I would have wanted to be warning Clint that that's not going to work. And I wish that Clint didn't have to die in the process because that was stupid. Wasted thing that he died in the process. Of course, the best deal would have been that we would have agreed that, okay, we're gonna put this leaving, but John should be leaving out from the leaderboard. And to be honest, she should have been executed when she was leading that whole execution party. So she was doing something very bad. Or maybe she should have been exiled as well. And yeah, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, pretty 50-50% choices most of the time. This one was obvious enough that most people would say that they would promise, and this I'm not too surprised that more people did tell their feelings. It's the right thing to do after all if you do have feelings, but it's a different thing if you should be going and doing anything behind a person's back when they are still in a relationship. In the that's cheating then if you actually do stuff. You can't really help it that he was gone for such a long time and we had started to develop the feelings those existed. That's fine enough. That can't be helped, but yeah. Things happened. And I'm sure that Trip and so on aren't going to be happy, but yeah. Not now. Thank you for being so advertising me more stuff, like I had to buy everything from you guys. I do kind of dislike it when a game decides to be advertising other games, even if they are the Telltale games, but still I kind of dislike that. But okay, we are going to be going into the 5th episode then later on whenever it is coming out and released, which I do not know when it is going to be, hopefully not too long, but episode 5 from the gallows. Javier and the others are faced with great sacrifices to salvage what remains, which is relatively little. What remains. So, yeah. Let us hope for the best and fear for the worst. There's a lot of bad things already gone, but there was definitely at least difficult choices in episode 4, and I'm not sure if I made the right choices there overall. Very conflicted feelings about some of the choices for a certainty, that's for sure. Well, we shall be seeing more next time whenever episode 5 comes out, so I shall see you then. Bye bye.